Do you want to be healthier, yet you just don't know what to do? All these shows telling you this and that, but nothing seems to work. Well, listen close. Golden State Media Concepts has got something great for you. The Health and Wellness Podcast dedicated to workout trends, healthy eating habits, diet, and everything about healthy living. Join us in our banters as we help you not just live life to the fullest, but live it to the healthiest.
Hey guys, and welcome to GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Podcast Network. I'm your host, Cynthia, and happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you all are having a great week so far. I'm hanging in there. It's midweek. I feel like death, okay? I went 3 months sleeping till like 2 a.m., not waking up till like 10:30 in the morning, to both of my jobs starting at the same week and having to wake up at the crack of dawn, 4 a.m. all this week when I haven't done that since March. So you guys can only imagine how I'm feeling right now. It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough to stay awake, and I'm going to push through it. But you guys, please help me out here. It's hard. It's definitely hard. I feel like I'm like getting delirious right now. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I talking about? What am I doing? But I'm here, and regardless, I am extremely grateful that I do have my jobs back after the pandemic and not working for 3 months. It was a very much needed break. But yeah, it's just going to take some time for me to get adjusted, to get used to the schedule again. And getting used to trying to fall asleep really early. It's really hard to fall asleep at 9 p.m. when it's still light out. Like, it just doesn't seem right. I'm like, how am I going to bed right now? The sun's still out. I should be outside playing. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so that's how my week's been. But what's helping me get through the week, and I'm like crawling to the finish line of Saturday, is that it's my birthday this week. I know I mentioned it on Monday, but I'm going to mention it again because I may have some new listeners. My birthday is on the 28th. It is a Sunday. I am a Cancer gang all the way. I love my birthday. I'm very extra on my birthday. It's all about me that day. I'm sorry. Like, it's nobody else's day but mine. I don't care if we have the same birthday. It's my day. No, I'm playing. But actually, speaking about birthdays, I've never met anyone who has the same birthday as me. I've met a lot of people whose birthdays are on the 26th. A lot of people's birthdays were on the 29th, 27th. But now, I literally don't know a single person whose birthday is on the 28th. So that makes it just that much more special for me. And we're not here to boast about my birthday or nothing like that, but we're here to talk about the power of turmeric. Girl, people have been sleeping on turmeric, and I'm here to awaken you because I have been taking turmeric shots from Trader Joe's, actually, and they're not the tastiest, but I definitely feel like very healthy, #health, after taking a shot of turmeric. The turmeric shot that I take, it has coconut water, black pepper, I think lemon, and then turmeric root. I'm not sure about the lemon, but for sure the other two things, the coconut water and the black pepper. And I get it from Trader Joe's, but it's actually pretty inexpensive there. The turmeric shot and ginger shots they sell there are, I think, $2 or like $2.99 compared to Walmart or Target. They sell the Cora brand, which is kind of expensive. The Cora brand is, I think, like $5.99 for a little shot. I don't know. It's pretty expensive. So I'm like, I'm not going to spend that much money on something that doesn't even taste good. You feel me? So yeah, if you're looking to get into, juice shots and things of that nature, definitely check out Trader Joe's. They have a lot of like cold press juices and juice shots that are cheaper than other places. And no, I'm not sponsored by Trader Joe's or none like that, but I just really love their selection. So that is my experience with turmeric. Really, I haven't tried turmeric tea. That is the next thing on my list. I've heard amazing benefits of turmeric tea, which we'll get into in the later segments of today's show. However, we're going to get into the topic here of turmeric and, I have 10 proven health benefits of turmeric and curcumin. Curcumin is the active ingredient in turmeric that gives all its healthy properties and its bright, beautiful color. Turmeric may be the most effective nutritional supplement in existence, you guys. Many high-quality studies show that it has major benefits for your body and brain. So, I have listed here top 10 evidence-based health benefits of turmeric, with the first one being that turmeric contains bioactive compounds with powerful medicinal properties. Turmeric, for those of you who don't know, is a spice that gives curry its yellow color. So if you enjoy Indian food, you most likely have tried or tasted turmeric. It has been used in India for thousands of years as a spice and medicinal herb. Recently, science has started to back up what Indians have known for a long time, and it really does contain compounds with medicinal properties. These compounds are called curcuminoids, the most important of which is curcumin. Curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric. It has powerful anti-inflammatory effects and is a very strong antioxidant. However, the curcumin content of turmeric is not that high. It's around 3% by weight. Most of the studies on this herb are using turmeric extracts that contain mostly curcumin itself, with dosages usually exceeding 1 gram per day. It would be very difficult to reach these levels just using the turmeric spice in your foods. Therefore, if you want to experience the full effects, you need to take a supplement that contains significant amount of curcumin, more than 3%. Unfortunately, curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. It helps to consume black pepper with it, which contains pepperine, which is a natural substance that enhances the absorption of curcumin by 2,000%. I know that number seems extreme. That number seems like way out there, but it's true. By 2,000%, okay? The best curcumin supplements contain pepperine, substantially increasing their effectiveness. And curcumin is also a fat soluble, so it may be a good idea to take it with a fatty meal to again absorb, increase the effectiveness so it can absorb into your bloodstream. Next, curcumin is a natural anti-inflammatory compound. Inflammation is incredibly important. Actually, a lot of diseases are due to inflammation issues. Curcumin, it helps your body fight foreign invaders and also has a role in repairing damage. Without inflammation, pathogens like bacteria could easily take over your body and kill you. Although acute short-term inflammation is beneficial, it can become a major problem when it becomes chronic and inappropriately attacks your body's own tissues. Scientists now believe that chronic low-level inflammation plays a major role in almost every chronic Western disease. This includes heart disease, cancer, metabolic syndrome, Alzheimer's, and various degenerative conditions. Therefore, anything that can help fight chronic inflammation is of potential importance in preventing and even treating these diseases. Curcumin is strongly anti-inflammatory. In fact, it's so powerful that it matches the effectiveness of some anti-inflammatory drugs without the side effects. Hello, that's right up my alley, okay? This is why I love alternative natural medicine. I don't want none of the other junk. I don't want the side effects, the possible side effects, because with my luck, I probably would experience all of those terrible side effects. That's not to say, people don't need actual prescription drugs or over-the-counter drugs. That's not what I'm saying. So I'm not here to offend anyone. There are definitely individuals who prefer to like over-the-counter drugs, medicine. It's just a personal preference. Me personally, I prefer alternative medicine over the Western idea of medicine. That is just me personally. I am not bashing anyone who disagrees with me. All right. So I'm going to come to a very brief break right now. When we come back, more on the power of turmeric.
Are you looking to learn more about the latest trends from the fitness world? Are you confused by all of the different trends that are out there? The GSMC Fitness Podcast is the place for you. The GSMC Fitness Podcast is the place to come for people of all skill and interest levels. Join us as we explore the latest trends in the fitness world. Does that new exercise really work? Should I try yoga? Whatever your question, chances are good you'll find an answer on the GSMC Fitness Podcast.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast. So we're going to continue along with the conversation of how curcumin is, as powerful and matches the effectiveness of some anti-inflammatory drugs without the side effects. Curcumin, it blocks NF-κB, which is a molecule that travels into the nuclei of your cells and turns on genes related to inflammation. NF-κB is believed to play a major role in many chronic diseases. Without getting into the details, inflammation, you guys, it's extremely complicated, so I won't get super nerdy on y'all. The key takeaway is that curcumin is a bioactive substance that fights inflammation at the molecular level. Next great benefit of turmeric is that it dramatically increases the antioxidant capacity of the body. Oxidative damage is believed to be one of the mechanisms behind aging and many diseases. It involves free radicals, highly reactive molecules with unpaired electrons. Free radicals tend to react with important organic substances such as fatty acids, proteins, or DNA. The main reason antioxidants are so beneficial is that they protect your body from free radicals. Curcumin is a potent antioxidant that can neutralize free radicals due to its chemical structure. In addition, curcumin boosts the activity of your body's own antioxidant enzymes. In that way, curcumin delivers a 1-2 punch against free radicals. It blocks them directly, then stimulates your body's own antioxidant defenses. Also, curcumin boosts brain-derived neurotrophic factor linked to improved brain function and a lower risk of brain diseases. Back in the day, it was believed that neurons weren't able to divide and multiply after early childhood. However, it's now known that it does happen actually. Neurons are capable of forming new connections, but in certain areas of the brain, they can also multiply and increase in number. One of the main drivers of this process is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, also known as BDNF, which is a type of growth hormone that functions in your brain. Many common brain disorders have been linked to decreased levels of this hormone, including depression and Alzheimer's disease. Interestingly, curcumin can increase brain levels of BDNF. By doing this, It may be effective in delaying or even reversing many brain diseases and age-related decreases in brain function. It may also improve memory and make you smarter, which seems logical given its effects on BDNF levels. However, controlled studies and people are needed to confirm this. In addition, curcumin should lower your risk of heart disease. As many of us may know, heart disease is the number one cause of death in the world, unfortunately. Researchers have studied it for many decades and learned a lot about why it happens. Unsurprisingly, heart disease is incredibly complicated and various things contribute to it. Curcumin may help reverse many steps in the heart disease process. Perhaps the main benefit of curcumin when it comes to heart disease is improving the function of the endothelium, which is the lining of your blood vessels. It's well known that endothelial dysfunction is a major driver of heart disease and involves an inability of your endothelium to regulate blood pressure, blood clotting, and various other factors. Several studies suggest that curcumin leads to improvements in endothelial function. One study found that it's as effective as exercise, while others shows that it works as well as the drug atorvastatin. In addition, curcumin reduces inflammation and oxidation which play a role in heart disease as well. One study randomly assigned 121 people who were undergoing coronary artery bypass surgery, either a placebo or 4 grams of curcumin per day, a few days before and after the surgery. The curcumin group had a 65 you guys, % decrease of experiencing a heart attack in the hospital. Another really amazing benefit of turmeric is that it can help prevent and perhaps keyword, even treat cancer. Cancer, is a terrible disease characterized by uncontrolled cell growth. There are many different forms of cancer, which still have several things in common. Some of them appear to be affected by curcumin supplements. Curcumin has been studied as a beneficial herb in cancer treatment and been found to affect cancer growth, development, and spread the molecular level. Studies have shown that it can contribute to the death of cancerous cells and reduce angiogenesis, which is growth of new blood vessels and tumors, and metastasis, which is spread of cancer. Multiple studies indicate that curcumin can reduce the growth of cancerous cells in the laboratory and inhibit the growth of tumors in test animals. Whether high-dose curcumin, preferably with an absorption enhancer like pepperin, can help treat cancer in humans has yet to be studied properly. However, there is evidence that it may prevent cancer from occurring in the first place, especially cancers of the digestive system like colorectal cancer. In a 30-day study in 44 men with lesions in the colon that sometimes turn cancerous, 4 grams of curcumin per day reduced the number of lesions by 40%. Maybe curcumin will be used along with conventional cancer treatment one day. It's too early to say for sure, but it looks promising and is being intensively studied. Also, curcumin may be useful in preventing and treating Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the most common neurodegenerative disease in the world and a leading cause of dementia. Unfortunately, no good treatment is available for Alzheimer's yet. Therefore, preventing it from occurring in the first place is of utmost importance. There may be good news on the horizon because curcumin has been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier. It's known that inflammation and oxidative damage play a role in Alzheimer's disease, and curcumin has beneficial effects on both. In addition, a key feature of Alzheimer's disease is a buildup of protein tangles called amyloid plaques. Studies show that curcumin can help clear these plaques. Whether curcumin can really slow down or even reverse the progression of Alzheimer's disease in people is currently unknown and needs to be studied properly. Also, arthritis patients respond very well to curcumin supplements. Arthritis is a common problem in Western countries. There are several different types, most of which involve inflammation in the joints. Given that curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory compound, it makes sense that it may help with arthritis. Several studies show this to be true. In a study in people with rheumatoid arthritis, curcumin was even more effective than an anti-inflammatory drug. Many other studies have looked at the effects of curcumin on arthritis and noted improvements in various symptoms. Also, studies show that curcumin has incredible benefits against depression. Curcumin has shown some promise in treating depression. In a controlled trial, 60 people with depression were randomized into 3 groups. One group took Prozac, another group 1 gram of curcumin, and the third group both Prozac and curcumin. After 6 weeks, curcumin had led to improvements that were similar to Prozac. The group that took both Prozac and curcumin fared best. According to this small study, curcumin is effective as an antidepressant. Depression is also linked to reduced levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, and a shrinking hippocampus, a brain area with a role in learning and memory. Curcumin boosts BDNF levels, potentially reversing some of these changes. There is also some evidence that curcumin can boost the brain neurotransmitters serotonin and dopamine. Lastly, curcumin may help delay aging and fight age-related chronic diseases. We'll talk more about this right after this commercial break.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. Hey! The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast. So for the final benefit that we're going to be mentioning on today's show, curcumin, you heard it right, may help delay aging and fight age-related chronic diseases. If curcumin can really help prevent heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's, it would have obvious benefits for longevity. For this reason, curcumin has become very popular as an anti-aging supplement. But given that oxidation and inflammation are believed to play a role in aging, curcumin may have effects that go way beyond just preventing disease. The bottom line of all of this I just told you guys, turmeric, and especially its most active compound curcumin, have many scientifically proven health benefits, such as the potential to prevent heart disease, Alzheimer's, and cancer. It's a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant and may also help improve symptoms of depression and arthritis. If you want to buy a turmeric curcumin supplement, there is an excellent selection on Amazon with thousands of great customer reviews, but you don't need to buy online. They also have it in store. It's recommended to find a product with bioperine, which is the trademark name for piperine, which is a substance that enhances curcumin absorption by 2,000%. So just an FYI, when you are searching and searching and looking for a curcumin supplement, just make sure that it states that in the label or in the ingredient list, right? Because you obviously don't want to be taking like a placebo curcumin supplement that's like not actually going to do anything for you, right? So again, without this substance of bioperine, most of the curcumin just passes through your digestive tract and you just like won't get any of the amazing benefits. So with all of that being said, we are now moving into the power of turmeric when it comes to your skin. So skin benefits and actually risks. So pretty exciting stuff here. For hundreds of years, people around the world have linked turmeric to healing properties and cosmetic benefits. The bright yellow-orange spice is related to ginger. It's available as a ground spice or in supplements and other beauty and dermatology products. Turmeric gets its health benefits primarily because of curcumin, which I just mentioned, a bioactive component, and curcumin has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So modern scientific research is just beginning to study the positive impact of turmeric, but many believe it has several beneficial uses for the skin. So here are some ways turmeric may benefit your skin. First being that it contains properties that contribute to a natural glow, and especially with the summertime here, who doesn't want that natural glow? Or the natural glow of having really oily skin, such as myself. So turmeric contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory components. These characteristics may provide glow and luster to the skin. Turmeric may also revive your skin by bringing out its natural glow. You may want to try turmeric face mask at home to see if the spice has any positive effects on your skin. You can also mix small amounts of Greek yogurt, honey, and turmeric and apply to your face. And then you can just keep the mask on for 15 minutes and then wash off with warm water. It's also said that turmeric can heal wounds. The curcumin found in turmeric can help wounds heal by decreasing inflammation and oxidation. It also lowers the response of your body to cutaneous wounds. This results in your wounds healing more quickly. Studies have found that turmeric can positively affect tissue and collagen as well. The journal Life Sciences recommends applying curcumin as an optimized formula to best work on skin wounds. Turmeric can also help with psoriasis. The antioxidant and anti-inflammatory qualities of turmeric may help your psoriasis by controlling flares and other symptoms. The National Psoriasis Foundation states that you can use it as a supplement or by adding it to food. Before you try it, the foundation recommends discussing proper dosage with a professional. Also, turmeric may help with acne scarring. You may want to try turmeric face mask to help reduce acne and any resulting scars. The anti-inflammatory qualities can target your pores and calm the skin. Turmeric is also known to reduce scarring. This combination of uses may help your face clear up from acne breakouts. Turmeric has also been linked to scabies treatment. In an early study conducted in India, a combination of turmeric and neem, which is a plant native to India, was effective in treating scabies. Scabies is a condition caused by microscopic mites that leave a rash in the skin. Turmeric is also said that it may help with a range of other dermatological conditions. There aren't enough studies to provide conclusive evidence about how turmeric can help other skin conditions. However, it's suggested that it can help with eczema, alopecia, lichen planus, and other skin issues. A study in phytotherapy research recommends further research on the effects of turmeric on various skin conditions. Interest in studying turmeric as a skin treatment is definitely increasing in popularity. Now, with all of those amazing benefits that I just mentioned to you, unfortunately, there are some risks that come along with it. So, there are risks of using turmeric. When using turmeric, you need to be careful about the dosage, the type of product you use, and how it might react to other medications you take, especially things like Accutane. I know Accutane, a lot of acne sufferers, are put on Accutane, and I've heard a lot of horror stories of Accutane and its terrible side effects. Actually, one of my friends, she just hit me up, about 3 weeks, I'd say, asking me about the natural vegan protein I consume. And I was like, yeah, it has all of these natural ingredients and yada, yada, yada. She's like, oh, wait, before I take this, I don't know, because Accutane, really dries up my skin and all of this crazy stuff. And I've seen pictures as well online of people's skin just being extremely dry. And so definitely, if you're taking medications, be aware of applying turmeric and how your skin may react with the medications you are taking. Turmeric has a low bioavailability. This means that your metabolism burns it off quickly and your body doesn't absorb much. Avoid taking too much turmeric at one time and wait to see how your body reacts before taking more. If you take other medications, discuss the use of turmeric with your doctor. When applied to the skin, turmeric can temporarily stain the skin or leave a yellow residue. This is completely normal, so don't freak out. This is you trying an at-home DIY, do-it-yourself turmeric skin face mask, and you wash off and you're left with residue. It's completely normal. But if you're allergic to turmeric, direct skin contact can cause irritation, redness, and swelling. So I would suggest to first test turmeric on your forearm, applying a dime-size amount, and then waiting between 24 to 48 hours to see if you react before applying it to your face. I mean, that's your face, so you definitely don't want anything to rupture on your face. You don't want a rash or anything like that. So do not use turmeric on your skin if you're allergic to the spice in the food. So if it's too much on the food, it'll probably be too much if you put it on your face, right? That kind of makes sense. So you guys, we're going to cut into another very brief break right now. And when we come back, I'm going to be sharing with you guys ways turmeric tea benefits your health.
The GSMC Life and Happiness podcast takes you on a journey of exploration. We'll discuss tried and true methods alongside the latest trends of how to best live your life to its fullest and happiest. From psychology to meditation, science to self-help books, the GSMC Life and Happiness podcast will help you to discover what makes you happy and how you can live life being the best you possible. Download the GSMC Life and Happiness podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, or anywhere you find podcasts. Just type GSMC in the search bar.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to a GSMC Health and Wellness podcast. So we're going to get into some of these turmeric tea benefits. Like I mentioned in the very beginning of today's episode, I personally have not tried turmeric tea. However, I see it in the store all the time. I've heard a lot of my favorite fitness, influencers and gurus talk about turmeric tea and its benefits. So I'm definitely excited to talk about it and hopefully try it out soon. Turmeric tea is one popular form of consuming turmeric. It has a unique but subtle flavor. The tea is also a great way to reap the following benefits here that I will be listing, with the first one being that it eases arthritis symptoms. Turmeric tea's strong anti-inflammatory properties can help ease inflammation and swelling in people with arthritis. This reduces painful symptoms. One study found an active compound in turmeric called curcumin, which was effective in reducing pain in patients with osteoarthritis. Also, turmeric tea can help prevent Alzheimer's disease. While research is still searching for what exactly causes Alzheimer's disease, it seems as though the curcumin found in turmeric may help prevent it. Turmeric's antioxidants prevent damage that can lead to Alzheimer's. Even more importantly, some research shows that turmeric can reduce the synaptic marker loss and the accumulation of amyloids linked to Alzheimer's development. It's also said to help prevent cancer. Turmeric tea's many medicinal properties, including antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, could contribute to cancer prevention. The National Cancer Institute has recognized curcumin as an effective anti-carcinogen or substance that helps prevent cancer. It also maintains ulcerative colitis remission. Ulcerative colitis is a chronic condition that causes ulcers in the lower end of the gastrointestinal tract. Turmeric can help maintain remission from symptoms. According to the University of Maryland Medical Center, a study found that UC patients in remission had significantly lower relapse rates if they consumed turmeric. Also, drinking turmeric tea boosts the immune system. The medicinal properties in turmeric may be able to boost the immune system even in people with immune disorders. One study theorized that turmeric can moderate the immune system. It's also said to lower cholesterol. Lowering LDL cholesterol can help reduce your risk of developing some serious conditions, including heart disease and stroke. There is evidence that turmeric is effective at doing just that. For example, a 2008 study that found that a low dose of curcumin was associated with reduced LDL and total cholesterol levels. It's also said that it can help treat uveitis. Uveitis is an inflammation of the iris. Some early research has indicated that curcumin found in turmeric may actually be as effective of a treatment as corticosteroids, but without the side effects. So how can you at home listening right now make this turmeric tea? So to make turmeric tea at home, you first boil 3 to 4 cups of water on the stove. Then you add 2 teaspoons of turmeric and stir. Then you simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then you strain the tea into another container. Then you add in honey, fresh squeezed lemon or orange juice, and milk to taste. I've most popularly have seen turmeric tea being drank with milk. I've never tried turmeric tea, so definitely let me know in the comments if you have and what's your favorite way to drink it. And now let's talk about some of the potential risks and complications. Turmeric is generally safe as long as you consume it in moderation, as I previously mentioned. You should check with your doctor about drinking turmeric tea if you have had inflammation of the gallbladder or gallbladder stones, obstruction of bile passages, stomach ulcers, diabetes. Turmeric supplements may actually lower blood sugar, so definitely check with your doctor first before drinking the tea. And then taking too much turmeric may cause side effects. However, these include increased stomach acidity, which can cause ulcers, and a blood thinning effect. Because turmeric may thin your blood, you should stop drinking turmeric tea 2 weeks before surgery. Do not take turmeric tea if you are on blood thinners either. So who should drink turmeric tea? Who is it safe for? Because I just mentioned who is it not safe for. Turmeric tea is considered safe for most people to drink. It can relieve pain and inflammation without the side effects that even over-the-counter medications like NSAIDs can cause, such as internal bleeding, ulcers, and reduced white blood cell count. Almost anyone can benefit from drinking turmeric tea, especially because it can boost the immune system and act as an anti-cancer agent. People who with pain caused by inflammation can perhaps benefit the most. People who have diabetes or who take blood thinners should talk to their doctors before trying any turmeric supplements. So again, just always consult with your doctor about anything, really anything new that you're going to take. You should always talk to your doctor and, just make sure, test if you have any allergies to it or, you definitely don't want to catch any type of. So you guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode here at the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff because that tremendously helps the show. And I'll catch you guys here next week.
You've been listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Health and Wellness Podcast, part of the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. You can find this show and others like it at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Just type in GSMC to find all the shows from the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network, from movies to music, from sports to entertainment, and even weird news. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed today's program.